following is a presentation of the National Sim Racing League of America.
Whatever it takes.
And hello race fans, and welcome to the Armory Digital Super Speedway. We're getting set for the 6th race of the season. For the NRLOA Turkey Hill Series, it is the Armory Digital 250 here, and we're racing under the lights here at this racetrack because the day version of this place was not working out so well. So we decided to switch over to the night version, and well, mainly it's because of cars glitching up. So that's why we switched to the night version. And but still, whether this race was going to be held under the day or under the hot sun or under the lights, this race is going to be very fun to watch. As you can hear, a Napa fan has stepped out of the booth and has allowed me, Mr. Elijah, going to waltz right in and be the lead commentator. But I'm not alone. Joined alongside me is Andrew Miller and Cody Sill.
Thank you for having us. This is awesome. Yeah, thanks for having us. The Napa fan, and you guys say right now to join you too when you're in the booth.
Yes, same as well. Thanks, Napa fan, and great to be here.
All right, so gentlemen, these guys are going to be racing for 20 laps, no pit stops. What do you think we're going to see out on the racetrack?
A lot of aggression, that is for sure. With them knowing that they can go from green to checkered. You're going to see drivers at the back trying to just work their way to the front like immediately. You're going to see guys at the front trying to defend them off, which can sometimes get a little too close. A big problem on a track like this. Hills when they get too close, and they can shoot down the track, they can shoot up the track. You just never know, but either way, you generally get the big one. So I think that's something to look out for in this one. And it's going to be a good race, and of course, on a super speedway, the ever so popular photo finish could happen as well.
Yes, and I mean, like you said, Andrew, this race is really. I kind of consider this as a really fun race to watch, and I hope it is for you guys because I mean they are going all over the track, 5 wide, 4 wide, passing all which ways. There's no pit stops. So these drivers know that they don't really have to worry too much, and they go all out for it. And I think that is going to make this race a fan favorite.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to review your top five for the points standings coming in here to today's event. You got Griffin Lynn, who is your points leader. He has 145 points in the bag. Second place in the points standings is Josh Crash. He is 9 points back. Third place in the points standings is Alex Mann. He is 10 points back. Both Ryan Madden and Sebastian Kukulan are both 14 points back. Ryan Madden fourth, and Sebastian Kukulan rounds out the top 5 in the points standings, and they are starting all pretty much strung out throughout the whole pack. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do here in this event. Well, here at Armory Digital Super Speedway, you could start in the back of the field and work your way front within a short period of time. For this race, we might even see some 3 wide, 4 wide, possibly 5 wide, maybe even a 4 wide finish like we saw in the what was then Aero Electric Pro Series when Dale Salzman won it, and a 4 wide finish. Well, we've done enough talking, So we're going to let these guys get their engines fired up. So the drivers are strapped into their cars. Pre-race ceremonies are just now starting to wrap up. But in order to get these drivers rolling off, we got to get the command to fire the engines. Drivers, start your
engines.
Okay, so the engines have fired. Pace car is going to roll off here, and so will the drivers. As that is happening, starting grid is going to roll from the bottom up towards the top on the side of your screen. As you can see there on the front row, you got the 00 of Al Russell, our past winner from Auto Club, who won in his very first start in the Turkey Hill Series, if I am correct. All right, so, and then alongside him is the number 22 of Ying Canario. Then in the second row, we got the 39 of Trey Wright starting third, and then starting fourth alongside Trey Wright is the 7 of Cameron Gaju. Row 3, you got the number 5, starting position number 5, that is Justin Zidell, and then alongside him, that is Ryan Kendall in the number 97. Row 4 sees Emmett Juckham in the number 52, starting 7th here in this race, and then alongside him, that is the number 8 of Nick Smith. And then row number 5, looks like I can't tell what it is. The 42, that is Sebastian Cuculon, and then rounding out your top 10 is the 25 of Isaac Redman. So far, looks like we don't have, sorry, I'm just like completely messing up, my mind's all over the place. But this is going to be a very fun and exciting race. It's going to be very fun to watch, seeing these drivers go 3 wide, 4 wide, possibly 5 wide. And we could see some trouble, see some big ones here and there. Pace car is off. And the 00 of Alex Russell and the 22 of Ying Canario. These two Ford Mustangs are going to lead the field to the green flag and get things kicked off in the Armory Digital 250 right here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Green flag is flying and we're underway.
Yes, it looks like a pretty even start here. Russell.
Yeah, and indeed a pretty even start. It looks like Alex Russell is going to jump out to an early advantage as they go through turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the very first time. And then right off the bat, the number 39 of Trey Wright goes to the inside. He's going to try to take the race lead away as they approach turn number 3.
The side lane is probably going to be preferred for most of this race. However, definitely off of turn 4, if that outside lane has enough help and a big enough run, the checkered flag possibly, don't count that outside lane out. We can see that thing get some good runs.
As they approach the tri-oval, heading back to the start-finish line, it is going to be the 39 of Trey Wright leading lap number 1. Justin Zidell is going to jump down to the inside, and you pointed it out, Andrew. The thing that we've seen it in qualifying, the draft is going to be a major key here in this race, and it's going to determine who's got the best advantage. So far, Justin Zidell has the race lead 3 wide here, and we're probably going to be starting to see some 4 wide here as they enter into turn number 3. So far, 3 wide all this racetrack. Looks like the 16 of Joseph Simmel, if I'm pronouncing Simwell. Okay, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But he's going to be put in the middle of what looks to be a 3 wide. No, 4. Looks like 4 wide behind the top 4. Then you got the 07 of Jake West going to the inside for the lead.
Looks like it's going to be 4 wide, at least probably 3 rows deep here. They might even be trying to push it to 5 wide here at some points. Yes, they will.
This place is wide enough for 5 wide. Oh man! Oh wow!
That's exactly what I meant earlier.
The 28 and the 44 almost caused a huge incident, and they are going 5 wide. They are going 5 wide, but it looks like they're going to settle it down to back down to 4 wide. These drivers racing like it's the last lap. And we're not even halfway through this race.
Oh, I'm looking for the race lead here, but that is exactly what I meant. Drivers are going to be aggressive. They are going to take every single inch that is available to them to try and make track position, get up to the front. This track is also very unique. There's a tiny little straightaway, you see it right there, between turns 1 and 2, which the drivers have to keep an eye on and can sometimes kind of throw them for a loop.
Yeah, that tiny little straightaway can definitely throw a huge curveball on these drivers. There goes the 24 of Ryan Madden. Looks like with the push from the 78 of Tyson Conway. As Conway goes in the middle, here comes Joseph Simwell in the 16 to the inside. Doesn't look like he has any help. He might come from the 98 of Colton Yo as they approach the tri-oval. The number 24 of Madden is going to lead this lap. And here comes the 16 of Simwell to the bottom.
Four wide behind him here.
Yeah, lots of action going on here. Now you see the number 1, that is Joe Rutkowski, bringing that inside line with him. I see the number, I can't tell who that is. I believe, yeah, there's the 99 of Mark Davidson. 99 Mark Davidson going to go underneath of Joe Rutkowski, Colton Yo, and also almost included the 78. And it is going to include the 78 of Tyson Conway. That 3 wide situation is Joseph Simwell in the 16 has command of the race. But probably not for much longer, because now you got the 8 of Nick Smith knocking on the door as they go into turn 1.
Yeah, Nick Smith got a big run there at the start-finish line, and he's going to ride that momentum into turn 1 and 2. Going to take the lead here. Looks like it's going to be off of 2 here with help of Mark Davidson and the number 9 of Griffin Lynn. Now the field is kind of calmed down a little bit. They're not 4 wide and everything. They're kind of more double file. They're kind of through mid-pack, but they're 3 wide up front here. And now 4 wide is
4 wide for 3rd place. And remember, guys, Griffin Lynn came into this race as the points leader. So if he stays right where he is, if he were to stay right where he is, he would definitely have another good points day and maybe extend his points lead.
Strong, he's been making some really bold moves here so far, as we see another bold move right there.
Trey Wright going to the inside, 3 wide for 2nd, may go for the lead here coming out of turn number 2. He's got some corners there. Looks like he's going to get some help from the 52 of not Joe Rutkowski, Emmett Juckham. Joe Rutkowski in the 1 is right behind Juckham. And you got a few other drivers lined up directly behind those other 3. You got, like, for example, the 25 of Isaac Redmond coming into the picture. Remember, started 10th in this race. Trey Wright going to the inside. He's going to take over the top position from Nick Smith as they approach the tri-oval.
I was saying earlier, they were going to be aggressive on the start. It definitely seems like they've calmed down a little bit.
Oh, man, it looked like that the 8 of Nick Smith had a good run on the outside, just I don't think was able to lead that lap. And there goes Juckham, Emmett Juckham in the number 52 to the point. Colton Yo coming up into the picture. I see the 3 of Noah Clifton, the 22 of Ying Canario. Remember, that's our outside pole sitter. He's starting to come back into the picture.
Steve, like right now here, you see those guys from the start up front move to the back, and they'll start moving back up to the front again. It's kind of like a conveyor belt. You'll see this through the entire race. It's just going to be, are you in the right spot at the right time?
Yeah, you definitely.
And Christina just string out a little bit now. Definitely a veteran. You see the 98 with a big run here on the high side, but the 1
was not able to get the right push. And now here comes the 3 of Noah Clifton, peeking a nose to the inside of the 1. And it is going to get it underneath of the one of Joe Rutkowski. As they come out of turn number 2, we see some 4 wide breaking out of the pack. I see the 2 of Micah Knapp in there. He's got 2 drivers on his outside and 1 to his inside. The 14 of Ashlyn Boyd is down there on the inside.
Kind of noteworthy who I'm seeing coming into the picture. I think that's the 01 of Alex Bonsignor.
Alex Bonsignor.
Some bold moves being made there on the inside. That looks like the 89 and the 14.
Oh yeah, there's Bonsignor in the 0-1. Bonsignor's starting to come up here into the picture, and I tell you, Bonsignor, throughout the season, he has been so strong. It seems like every time he's in the Turkey Hill Series and drives the 0-1 car, he's always going to seem to be one of those strong drivers out on the racetrack. And so far, he's proven that here in this race. He's probably going to go down to the inside as they hit down into turn number 3. Nope, going to watch straight on the rear bumper of car number 3, Noah Clifton, as he'll take the race lead away, coming out of turn number 4. So far, it looks like looking through the pack, you see some of that 3 wide action. And there's the 98 of Colton Yo. He's stuck up on the high side, starting to drift back in that number 98. Meanwhile, back up at the front, 3 wide. Alex Mann in the 89, down on the inside, taking over the top position away. Griffin Lynn, the points there coming back up, and our pole sitter, Alex Russell in the 00, trying to get up to 3rd place. Maybe for 2nd, and possibly for the lead. He could try to get 2 birds with 1 stone here, as Griffin Lynn goes to the point.
And Griffin Lynn got a big run here into turn 3 and 4. Held that momentum, but he's got to hold his position here on that 2nd place car. Now, but he's got a lot of guys behind him that are really steaming to get it up to him. See, like the 25 right there.
Here comes the 23 of Christian Master. We haven't talked about Master here throughout this whole entire race, and here he is. He's showing some strength. He's fighting to get this win. Another thing to point out about Christian Master, he is the Season 1 winner here at the Digital Super Speedway. Maybe try to add on to that. Maybe try to get another win here at Armory Digital.
Knows how to get it done. He knows how to play it patient, and there he is in 2nd. He might duck low here.
Oh, he is going to duck low.
Behind him, there he goes.
There he goes. Going to duck low.
And as number 23 of Christian Master goes for the lead here, that number 1 car, I got to say, he's been really strong. He's found his way to stay up kind of in the top 15 this entire race here. That's number 1 of Joe Rutowski. And
4 wide.
He is 4 wide behind him, but he is holding 2nd here. I think he might be a contender if he can continue to stay constantly up here.
Christian Master takes the race lead away. So far, nobody's been able to challenge, but as you can see here, the field is kind of strung out just a little bit, but that doesn't mean they're not going to race hard. They're still going to race pretty hard. You can see that right now. Meanwhile, back up at the front, Joe Rutkowski taking a look to the inside. He's going to take the race lead away, coming through the tri-oval, but we're probably going to see here the 23. Oh, wow, look at this, the 25. That is Isaac Redmond coming out of nowhere. He got a good run, but he's now going to start to drift back in the 25.
Nicholas Wade in the 0. Hello there.
Oh, boy.
Leader.
New leader. I believe that is
Nicholas
the...
Nicholas Wade. He's trying, but you see the outside lane. Rutkowski did get a fair run up there. They are dead even going into turn 3.
Oh, yeah, so far, these drivers are, so far, Rutkowski and Nicholas Wade, both getting some pretty strong runs, but Nicholas Wade with the advantage, with more help from the inside line, getting that better push. and Nicholas Wade goes to the point. Pace car. Never mind. That's just me. Sorry. But anyways.
I almost misspoke there, but Casey Hoffman, 33, is right behind the 0, and you see how well that 33 has been pushing the 0 here. And if we see that 33 look for the lead here shortly, I think that's the 97 behind him, and then the 20 of Adam Lewis.
I think you also see the 18 of Dale Salzman up here. Yeah, there's Dale Salzman. How about this? Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. You got Adam Lewis in the 20. Then you got Nathan Faden in the 19 up there, along with Dale Salzman in the 18 up there. How about that?
That's exactly what you want. You want your teammates around you. You know exactly how
Oh,
those cars
indeed
handle,
you do.
They're going to work. 97.
The 90. Oh, 4 wide for the lead. As they go through turns 1 and 2, Ryan Kendall goes to the point.
Nathan Faden follows behind him here as they go.
Yeah, that is Dale Salzman in the number 18.
Salzman.
Okay.
Salzman going to the inside as they hit turn number 3. 3 wide for the Adam Lewis trying to make it stick on the outside. He's got some push. He's got the push from the 33 of Casey Hoffman. But that's not gonna quite work. Sorry, my thing fell asleep. But meanwhile, back up at the front, Dale Salzman with the advantage as they head down into turn number 1. Looks like that
aggressive now.
Oh yeah, it is getting very aggressive here. Late stages in the race, 4 wide behind the leaders, as it looks like, I believe that is the 62 of Matt Mills, I believe. Or Matt Hamill, sorry, I completely had a brain fart. But that's Matt Hamill going to the point in the number 62. The 19 of Nathan Faden going to the inside as they hit turn number 4. Faden goes to the race lead. Then you got the Conway. 78 of Tyson Conway coming into the mix.
Yeah, a couple of junior motorsport cars down there. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Cody. I'm just going to point out here, 7 and 9, nose to tail.
That's all right.
Yeah. And now you got the number 7 of Cameron Gaju coming into the picture here. 7 of Jake West. He's starting to move his way up as Tyson Conway goes to the point in the number 78. Midway down the back straightaway as they see turn number 3. They're going to go in there and they're still going to keep racing.
Some phenomenal stuff. This is why I love Armory Digital. You get racing like this, it's unpredictable.
Oh, yes, indeed. Some great stuff to watch here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Colton Yo is coming back into the picture, along with the 25 of Isaac Redmond. I see the number 11 of Jamie Lee up here as well.
Game so far, that was nearly 5 wide. I think I saw further back there. You think they got out of that situation?
Battle for the top. Cameron Gaju is going to take the race lead. He has won a Napa Series race right here at this very racetrack of Armory Digital Super Speedway. Could probably get another win here, driving a Turkey Hill Series race car.
Colton Wool right behind him here. You got to think you're probably out of 4. Colton Wool might make the move. We'll see if Isaac Redmond's going to go with Colton Wool and also Jamie Lee. And then, no, Isaac Redmond's going to make the move.
Up to the high side. Gaju has the lead. Isaac Redmond coming down to the inside. I see the 11 of Jamie Lee and the 48 of Eli Bright is up here. And I believe that's his teammate of Sebastian Kukulon.
It's a veteran. He knows how to get it done, and now he's looking for 3rd.
I don't think
looking for 3rd.
Right. At all.
Coming to the checkered flag. We are on the final
flag. Okay.
As they're down into turn number 3, Isaac Redmond takes the top position away. They were almost 4 wide, but Eli Bright may have a shot to win this thing. He'll go down to the inside as they approach the tri-oval, coming to the checkered flag. It is going to be the 25 of Isaac Redmond winning the Armory Digital 250 here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. He ran out of gas on the final lap of the Auto Club Speedway, but today, Isaac Redmond is a winner in the NRLOA Turkey Hill Series, and it comes right here at Armory Digital.
Question free. I'm honestly surprised, but hey, that just shows. I mean, even though this is the Turkey Hill Series, it's a subdivision of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. But that just shows these drivers have skill. They've got talent. Once, and we saw them go 4 wide countless times, and 5 wide a good few. Great race there, and big congrats to the 25 Isaac Redmond.
I think we might have had an incident there in the back, but nevertheless, race is over. No matter at this point. Isaac Redmond is your race winner. You see Eli Bright there. He'll finish second. The 7 of Cameron Gaju, he'll finish third. Josh Crash will finish fourth. Jamie Lee rounds out your top 5. And Colton Yo is going to finish 6th. And then the look at the rest of your results right there. Everybody managed to finish the race. Nobody got wrecked out or had any mechanical issues. So that is actually a very good thing to see here. And so far, 6th race of the season in the books. And Isaac Redmond emerges as your race winner. I do have to say, this was a pretty good race. What do you guys think of it?
I gotta say, that was... I'm gonna let Cody go first. I'm sorry.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I think I'm really surprised on how well they kept it going. I mean, there were a lot of times where they got really close to each other, especially how quickly they got together early on, going 5 wide. And I think on lap 2 or 3, it was. I mean, they did not go 5 wide that much, but definitely, they did go 4 wide a lot. And one thing though that I wanted to point out is that they were trying to work that high line out of 4 a couple of times in that race, and they just couldn't quite get it. And I think if that high line would have worked a little bit more together, we could have seen that high line work better. But otherwise, Isaac Redmond comes home with a win and gets the job done at Armory Digital.
I'm with Cody on the fact that I'm a little surprised that we didn't see any wrecks there. But hey, again, that just shows the abilities of these drivers. I do agree with them on it tried and it stuck around for quite a bit, which on some super speedways you don't usually see. But some fantastic racing. These are some really talented drivers, and I'm sure if they are able to get into the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, if there is a season 8, we could see them do some good things. Oh, and I have to send a quick shout out to Justin Seidel, my team owner. Props to you, man, even though he finished last.
Oh, man, but...
In the next race, and I am going to say this really quickly. It was a great honor being next to Elijah and Cody here. Thank you to Napa Fan for having me up here. But I'm looking forward to getting back in the race car for series race. And I look forward to racing you too.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and chime in here at the end and just give my thoughts on it too, because, you know, when it comes to one of these races, I can't keep my mouth shut. I got to say something. But a very good race. And as Elijah said, Isaac Redmond, he ran out of gas on the last lap of the race at the Auto Club Speedway, actually the California Speedway a couple of weeks ago, and lost the race to Alex Russell. A good bit of redemption for the number 25 here today. And he edged out Eli Bright in the number 48 by 6/100ths of a second. Now, maybe one of the closest finishes of the year so far. So this racetrack definitely produced a great finish, and I would like to thank Elijah, Andrew, and Cody for doing this for us. Definitely did a fantastic job, and I hope you guys enjoyed this race as well. it was definitely fantastic to do this, and thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to let you guys do this, and I am very, very thankful for you guys doing this for me. Very, very good job, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Honor, man. Thank you.
My honor.
But anyways, that's it for race 6 of the season here in the Turkey Hill Series. Next week, Turkey Hill Series is going to be at the Texas Motor Speedway for the EA Sports 300 and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. They're off this weekend. Their 7th race of the season is going to be the Interstate Batteries 500 at Texas next Saturday morning right here on Napa Fan. And that's it for this weekend. Have a very happy Easter. And we'll get back to Chick-fil-A Cup Series action next weekend from the Texas Motor Speedway. But another thank you to Elijah for doing the commentating for this race, for Andrew and Cody. And congratulations to Isaac Redmond for getting the win here in the Armory Digital 250 at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. I'll let Elijah end this one out for you guys. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys later from Texas.
All right. So, we want to thank you guys a lot for watching amazing Turkey Hill Series race. One more time, congratulations to Isaac Redmond on getting the victory. And on behalf of Napa Fan, special thanks to him for letting us do this. On behalf of Cody Sill and Andrew Miller, I'm Elijah Gordon, aka Max Hedgehog, signing out. And we will see you all at Texas.
I will see you guys later.